skill. Okay. And what is passion? Say you are passionate about building a super luxurious building, apartment, or a bridge. That's what your passion. So you have to merge these skills, and now you can also, to generate money, you have to know certain things. So to generate these things, we have to first harness our fullest potential. We have to identify our target market. Why it's important to target market? As I have seen, say in case of electric vehicles or any biomedical products, or as I am from civil engineering background, say for case of civil engineering products, there are a number of products which could be used. This could be related to water, this could be related to building materials, this could be related to any kind of civil engineering materials. Okay, since I am from civil engineering background, so I am going to discuss mainly about the civil engineering products. For the identification of the target market, we have to gather data about what is the current requirement of the market. As you have first, as I've discussed, that since petrol price, diesel price is getting increased day by day, so and environmental constraints are also putting a heavy toll, so many of us are switching to electric vehicles. So electric vehicle has become a hot market. Now some are building whole car, some are building parts of that car. Now the viable marketing and by selling the product is a major challenge, and identifying the market and investing in that market is a challenge for a true businessman. Now I'm going to discuss certain products which nowadays are very trending in civil engineering world. Why I'm again focusing on civil engineering world? Because of my background. And currently I am looking into this market, and I find that one day, it may be 1 year, it may be 2 year, or it may be 5 years, but these products will be hot cake in the market and will be the cornerstone of any project, and they will substantially bring down the market price of the total cost estimation of that product. So here are these kind. Suppose what is the certain products in the civil engineering, one of them is very important, and that one is precast concrete products. Now what is precast? Precast has been used for architectural process since the early 1900s, and mainly it come to use for wide usage in the 1960s. Why precast? The exterior surface of the precast can be designed as per the suitability, as exposed to aggregate finished or ornamental purposes, or whatever shapes you want to do it. These precast components are generally selected on several factors such as performance criteria, weather conditions, ease of availability of materials, etc. These precast materials are generally smaller structures. Standard size precast components are generally used in large constructions, that is bridges or flyovers or precast concrete prepared by manufacturer of specific law. I'm going to show you the pictures and products in the later slides, and you will get the very hardcore, the first hardcore idea about what they are going to place a heavy toll, how they are very so much important in modern life. Here, this is a precast fabricated walls. As you can see, it will traditional way. We have to say for earthwork, we have to go for using the bricks, mortars, layers, and then we have to build a house. To build a house, there was also an issue of strength of the reliability, stability of that building. But nowadays, this kind of precast works, as I have in the previous shown slides, they are very sturdy in nature, cost effective, and they also bring down the time of building a total house. This precast concrete is generally produced by concrete in reducible mold. It is generally cured in a controllable environment to gain predicted strength. It can be transported by heavy machinery, heavy trucks, or cars. Okay, generally trucks. These variety of precast systems are available in different shapes, colors, textures, and finishes to be chosen from as per the requirement. These precast varieties are generally assessed via chosen sample at the manufacturing factory itself prior to full-fledged precast panel production. Precast concrete generally offers many advantages over on-site casting, as there is a greater control over material quality and workmanship in a precast plant. Because if you are manufacturing something in a in an open space or in the site, there is a chance that concrete concrete strength is not achieved in a reliable fashion. Many things can go wrong, but in case of prefabricated precast concrete products, these chances are low. Okay, here is the precast components and systems. We have get a look. The precast building structures is generally constructed by assembling and connecting a variety of prefabricated elements at proper alignment and angles. In law of precast elements, precast building systems can be used as per the load-bearing structure requirements. The need for precast elements or building systems can be decided upon the type of structure, the distance of the manufacturing factory from the construction site, feasibility, etc. Both the precast elements can be subcategorized into a number of different elements and systems, respectively, which are as follows, such as precast concrete slabs or beams, precast concrete columns, precast concrete walls, precast concrete foundations. Now, what is precast slabs or beams? Precast concrete slabs or beams are versatile components, and they can be easily inserted into a variety of ways into structures and foundations for small or large scale construction projects. They have an advantage over traditional slabs because they have been poured in a controlled environment. Precast slabs generally constitute either precast concrete or arched panels, hollow mini slabs or planks that can be placed between smaller or more frequently spaced precast beam or joists spanning between walls or columns. A thin reinforced concrete layer is poured on the top of it afterwards to seal the gaps. Okay. They generally eliminate the need for extensive framework and are more flexible for projects that need to be faced, much like the improvement of structures in the informal settlements. Here is a structure. The diagram shows how the precast concrete slabs are simply put in a fashion, scientific fashion. They don't lose strength and they are very easy to manufacture, and they bring the cost also down. In a normal traditional fashion, the concrete slab, we have to first downcast it, and we have to pour, we have to gain flexible strength and others concrete strength. It needs a massive amount of time and energy, but in this prefabricated layer, just like placing them like in a scientific fashion, it brings us a lot of help. Now, what are precast concrete columns? Precast columns are precast elements that are single or double story or one of a circular, square, or rectangular shapes. These can be designed and manufactured as per specifications by incorporating add-on features and fittings. Precast columns are usually considered for use on in situ flat concrete slab projects where there is a high demand due to tower crane, uptime, and tight construction programs. The connection of the columns with the foundation can be done via base plate connected to the columns or by grouting of reinforcing bars projecting from the column end into the sleeves. The column can also be placed with perforated hole in the foundation block and grouted into the position. Column to column connections can either be made by threaded rods joined with an appropriate connector with the concrete around the column dimensions. The precast walls are also constructed by casting concrete in a reusable wall framework and cured in a controlled environment, which is then transported to the construction site. It is placed in the same manner as the precast columns, and it needs 8 to 12 inches of compacted gravel as its space. They can be used in the kitchen, bathroom, or to form a partitioned living space or extra storage room. Precast is equally common in the construction of commercial buildings as well. Here is the precast walls. As you can see, easy to build, easy to transport, and it saves a lot of time and energy. This is actually these slabs are manufactured by our sister company, West Bengal Concrete Industries. This site is around Shaktigarh. It's the client is Walker company of Sweden. They are using the boundary walls of precast concretes like this. Precast foundations. Now, this is also one of the most important and cost-saving methods, and it is especially gaining importance in northern parts of India, not in eastern regions, and till now it hasn't gained much importance, or I think famous. It hasn't become famous in eastern region, but I am hopeful that within 3 to 5 years span, it will also be very much famous in eastern regions of India also. Precast foundations are generally prepared by pouring concrete mix into reusable molds that also have to set up as per design specifications and then cured in controlled environments, and finally transported to construction sites. The concrete used for making precast foundations are of generally high strength quality and made of natural materials. The precast components generally include a concrete footer and rest on a subfooter. Here, from here, this building, these are the perimeter frames. Lateral loads is applicable in these frames. It gives the exact strength, so we don't have to worry about the concrete structure buckling under load pressure. The beam slabs are columns. These are prefabricated and easily transportable via heavy vehicles. And we are the time frame, it drastically reduced, because generally to build such a structure it takes a lot of time in traditional fashion, but which which take around 6 months, this will take at least I think 15 days. Within 15 days this structure will be constructed completely. Now, in precast building systems, there are many subsystems. As I have previously mentioned, that to build a large part, say in an electric vehicle, full electric vehicle, and there are also small parts, the parts of the electric vehicle, both generates business. Just in this case also, as you have seen that building smaller parts and bigger parts also here plays a part. The smaller parts are large panel systems. These large panel systems using precast components are generally typically used for the construction of commercial buildings, such as apartments and hotels. It is composed of precast floor concrete panels and large concrete walls connected in both the vertical and horizontal directions. Now, the frame systems consist of linear precast elements or special beam columns sub-assembled together. Precast beam column assemblies are beneficial in its construction because the connecting faces between the sub-assemblies can be placed away from the critical time frame regions, but linear elements are usually preferred due to difficulties associated with forming, handling, and erecting special precast elements. Now, these are the products of Wavecon Industries. This is a special manual. This is not precast, but this is normal RCC manual. This is the gully pits. These are generally 30 centimeter by 30 centimeter or 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter. Their general concrete strength of they are built on concrete M20. They are very easy to make, and they are cost effective also. These small products part piece, I think 1,000 rupees they cost. They have large orders, say in large residential complexes, shopping complexes, or in modern roads or highways. They use gully pits for the storm water to pass. These The manufacturing procedure of general these manual covers or manual or in gully pits. This is a vibrating table. In here, lean concrete is placed and it's set. These are the general shapes of different sizes of concrete molds. As per our customer requirement, we build whatever they demand. This is a special precast slab. This slab is capable in M20 grade concrete, and it is built on IS specification 456. This is developed for Tarakeshwar development project. These slabs are generally going to be placed in special areas where under which concrete under the concrete channels, they are going to become the top cover through above which the cars or heavy duty vehicles will pass. That's why it's built on M20 grade concrete. Under the channels, there will be electric cables. Fiber cables will be passing through them. This is a I think first hand example. Now you can ask ask me why I am showing this types of slabs or concrete products. I think for modern day business, as I have first given you the topic, these items or these materials to build or for any, we don't need say bighas of land, say 10 bigha, 20 bigha, nothing like that. Around I think 500 acres or 200 acres, within 200 acres of land, you can get a very big factory from within with a, I think for a budget of 10 lakhs, I have we have set up these equipments and other material cost, and we can get a profitable market, and we can get this if we are placing these items in the market. We are getting we are generating a profit of good nature. Now, as I can say that these items they have a huge market. So anybody interested, they can go to prefabricated slabs or prefabricated just items which I have just mentioned in our slab, and they are good business opinions and good business options. I think in modern day scenario, the old traditional way of building or highway or bridges is actually become obsolete, and these kind of new technologies in the 21st era, we are going to see this new modern application of technologies, and these materials and these parts will play a major role in constructing a modern new India. Okay, so I end this my PPT. Shandipan sir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, sir, so it was a very nice speech from your end.
Thank you.
And you have clearly described what is lean startup or product is. Basically, this lean concept is very much popular in the current market right now. So I think our students have also gathered the basic knowledge of lean startup or products. So any queries from the student? Other participants? Students, any query from your end?
I want to say one thing more, that to start any business, you need fund. That's a important thing, and generally banks are getting giving us small funds. Suppose one PNB, under PNB Bank there is one Mudra loan of 10 lakhs. It's very helpful to us. We have I have taken it and used in this building this machinery, acquiring this machinery and using the knowledge and building this type of products. There is market. Now it's up to you to market research, apply yourself, and if you want to build something, you want to build your own destiny, you can give it a try. It's after all one life.
Perfectly well said, sir. Well said. So,
Sir, I have
government
one
is here.
question. Only one, sir. I have one question myself, Rajaswami,
Yes.
to our speaker about the Mudra loan. Sir was telling.
Can you please repeat one thing? Your voice is fluttery.
Sir, can you hear me now? Sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sir, I was asking that about Mudra loan you were talking about. I was asking that is it available for anybody to avail the Mudra loan for business, for any kind of business?
Mudra loan, generally, I can tell you, you need a GST number. You can get a zero GST value. I'm going to tell you. Of course, while starting back, when I have a income tax file, I have low income, say few thousand. I have a low income file, so I get a zero GST file, 0% GST file. When you have a GST number, GST file, and income tax file, you can get the Mudra loan.
Okay, it is available for any student also, no? But you have to file the income tax in that.
Obviously, after your graduation, while you are
okay,
student,
yes,
you are not going to, I think, get the
yes,
Mudra
yes,
loan.
yes, okay.
After your graduation, you are applicable for getting Mudra loan. There are also,
Okay, sir,
I think,
thank you.
many businesses, startups which are giving a helping hand. One, I can say that for eco-friendly bricks, I have not discussed that topic in here, but there are also bricks in this matter. The eco-friendly bricks is a I'm going to, if you have some time, I hope you will be bored. What I can say small few more words, Mr. Shandipan sir.
Please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
There is a company, Eco-Friendly Bricks. Okay, Eco-Friendly Bricks. This company is built actually by three friends in Pune. I came to know about them while market researching. They were also three engineering graduates. They actually used plastic waste, fly ash, to build the bricks and pavers block. Okay, these materials, they saw the market requirement, and these pavers block and build bricks. In traditional bricks, we used fire killing bricks. You, as you have read about your welding material and construction in your BTech subjects. But traditionally, after shifting from that traditional market, they use fly ash from various thermal power projects. They set up a plant. They use thermal power project fly ash from the thermal projects, and they, after getting the fly ash, they also use plastic waste. By mixing admixtures, plastic waste, and fly ash, they build a very competitive and very good product in fly ash bricks and pavers block. They were very good looking also, and they have the exact compressive strength. As you know, concrete has a problem in compressive strength, so obviously we have to keep looking into that compressive strength and potential strength. So viewing in this, they built the product, and it has got a huge market. I have got the news that their annual sales is about 70 to 75 lakhs of only bricks. they didn't disclose the amount of on their previous blog, but for bricks, they disclose that annually they are selling the concrete bricks, fly ash bricks, and these have garnered them a huge profit margin, and they are expanding the business. So there is also one avenue. And just I have mentioned this story that just I have mentioned the prefabricated parts, and I am also invested in prefabricated slabs. I have focused on that. That doesn't mean there are other avenues in civil engineering. Obviously, there are numerous civil avenues, numerous. So another avenue is also there is fly ash bricks, usage of building fly ash bricks and selling them. So you could look into that matter also. Okay, Shodiban sir.
So any query from the participants? Any query? With the permission of the program coordinator, then I would like to conclude this session. So, sir, please, please complete your screen sharing. So,
Hello.
Hello.
sir, please close your screen sharing.
I'm going to stop my video. Okay.
Yes, yes, please. Okay, so sir, as a token of gesture from our end, we would like you to give you a e-certificate. So Ashish sir, please share the e-certificate.
Thank you.
Sir, here is the token of gesture from our end, and we will send it to you through email shortly. And it's a great pleasure to have you here, sir.
Thank you. It's nice to talk to students and teachers
Any
also.
participant has any query, then he or she can send the query to us. Then we can share the query to directly to the speaker.
Okay.
Is it okay, sir?
Okay. Okay.
So with the permission from all, I would like to conclude for the session for today, and we will meet next time. Thank you. Thank you.